Were you guys aware that Amazon ships on Sundays? Or delivers, USPS delivers on Sundays? I wasn't. Anyways, dude just showed up in the driveway honking his horn, gave me this. This is a new Thrunite flashlight that you and I are gonna get to open up and review. This is gonna be fun, so stay tuned. Well, maybe you guys have seen in the past on the Stealth Diggers channel, I have been reviewing Thrunite flashlights and been using them for quite a few months now. They have sent me a new light to review, and this one is different. This is the Thrunite Catupult V6. So far, all the lights that they have sent me, I have been extremely satisfied with. And this time around, this is not a headlamp or a, kind of an EDC light like that. This is supposed to be some crazy bright, holy mackerel kind of light. Whoa. Look at that. So, obviously we get a flashlight, USB charging cable, lanyard, and looks like a couple of extra O-rings plus the sheath. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this baby, charge it up, wait for it to get dark, and then you and I are going to see what this thing is all about. So before I even get to make the video, this happens, and this is a prime example of why I like to own flashlights. We're in the house and we hear crazy noises, so grab the new flashlight, right? Oh yeah. Where the hell did you guys come from? Success and effective first test. Okay, so now we need to actually start the review and get down to the stats. Okay, first to start out, the flashlight is made from aircraft grade aluminum, which has a very generous knurling on it, which gives you good grip. It also has a clear tempered glass lens with anti-reflective coating, which I've stated in other videos is very important because after wear and tear, they scratch, they tarnish, and they just do not work and throw light as properly as they did when they were new. It comes with one 26650 battery, as well as the USB charging cable. The V6 has 5 modes. Starting in the basement with Firefly, half lumen, it will run for 41 days. Low, at 22 lumens, will run for 62 hours. Medium, at 180 lumens, will run for 9 hours. High, at 950 lumens, will last 165 minutes. And then the turbo setting is 1700 lumens, and that'll last 150 minutes. And then there is the strobe feature, which will run at 1200 lumens for 180 minutes. So even just under my deck here, set on high, it's lighting up everything. I can actually see a good portion of the yard just from the reflection off the house here. And these initial first tests are just to see what it's like around the house. I really think that this light is more intended or would be better suited for those who are first responders, law enforcement, search and rescue. This is a no-brainer of a flashlight. Alright, let's see if it'll throw a beam across this pond. Yeah, it's hard for me to catch on film, but I can tell you I can see the trees completely on the other side. Yeah, see, it has absolutely no problem lighting up the entire yard. Camera is staying focused, so it's giving plenty of light, but then you can see that beam right in the middle is just bright. And as we get further out, less surface to reflect off of. Well, as you can see, it's lighting up the entire place, so if I need to use this for filming, it'll actually be very, very good for it. So the thought and question was, just like my TN12, can I drive down the road in my vehicle without headlights. No problem. So being that it is nighttime, there's no external light coming from the outside. This is the only thing lighting up the entire room. So that's great as an emergency feature. This light is something that, you know, most people wouldn't consider it an EDC flashlight, but if you carried around an old mag light like this back in the day for security work or just work in general, how many people have had these things in their trucks or in their cars? Beautiful. So the first night that I got this, I grabbed my cell phone, I went out to the street because we have a stop sign that is exactly 1/4 mile away, and I wanted to see if it would light it up. See that car? Just went around the corner. That's a 1/4 mile away. See the street light it's catching down at the end? That's the end of my road. That is 1/4 mile. I know that for a fact. Holy crap. So the 1/4 mile test, no problem. I could see clear down the end of the road into the neighbor's living room. No joke. But again, it is difficult to film a lot of night stuff without the camera or the cell phone going in and out of focus. But what we need now is we need to throw some light, some distance. You know how hard it is to find a strip of straight road in New Hampshire? Oh yeah, plenty of light. Well, my driveway is extremely long, and I have no problem seeing that down there. I could probably read a newspaper if it was out. Alright everybody, well I appreciate you tuning in and watching this review. I have enjoyed this light. I'm sure I'm going to get plenty of good use out of it. I've been using it for quite some time now. It's still going on that same charge. I mean, I've literally been filming and working down here and I left it on. I will put the links down below to the Thrunite website, also the Amazon link, where if you do purchase one of these lights, I do get a small commission. It helps the channel. It's greatly appreciated. And I hope the video has given you some info and helped you make a decision one way or another. The only con that I would say that I have with this flashlight, but it's something with all flashlights, is I do not like those flush buttons. I like tail cap buttons, hard press on and off. But again, it's not an EDC flashlight, so I really can't complain. It's gonna stay in the van or in my bag. Alright, please consider subscribing, whack that like button, and I'll see you all very soon. Until next time, enjoy your night.